welcome back if you're joining us from another video. If you're joining us for the first time, hello! I'm super duper excited. I've never opened one of these before. I've opened lots of Monster High, lots of After High, all sorts, you know, Disney Descendants, Star Darlings, etc. I have never opened one of these, nor did I know they actually existed until I went to Disneyland and found her. She is an Attractionista. Now these are dolls that love to go to Disneyland, obviously made by Disney, and they have specific rides that are their favorites. My favorite ride at Disneyland is the Haunted Mansion, and the only Attractionista that we could find in the park was Gracey, whose favorite is the Haunted Mansion, I believe. So she's very gothic looking. Now it's quite a tall doll. I've got a Star Darling here, so she's almost a head, about 3/4 of a head taller than a standard doll. So she's quite a tall doll. She looks amazing. I really want to get the rest of these and I can't wait to discover them. I wanted to actually find them at the park, but as I said, they were all sold out, everyone that we went to. Let's look at her box. On the side there is this bat, a bat up here. It's kind of like a heart chain theme going down the side here, and then this beautiful Disneyland art here, which looks absolutely gorgeous. She almost looks like she's a bit evil actually with that sort of look. She has a bat friend. There's magic in the world if you know where to find it. So it explains a bit what the Attractionistas are. Then underneath it gives there's a lot of writing here. Underneath it gives a short view on Gracey. Gracey loves the night and things that go bump therein. She enjoys being different, but Gracey is always there when her pals need a kind, reassuring voice in scary situations. Yep, so the Haunted Mansion is her favorite ride. Yes! So she was there just for me because that was my favorite ride. Now let's open her. Yay! Here she is out of the box. I absolutely love her. Her outfit is quite matronly, I think. It actually suits the haunted castle theme, which is amazing, as does her hairstyle and her look on her face. The accessories she comes with this gorgeous like top hat with a little veil. Now I'm assuming the veil is meant to go over her face, or maybe it is meant to go down her back. No, because if it went down the back, it's more brightish, isn't it? Well, maybe it is meant to go down the back. I'm not sure. We'll try it out and see which way I like it. So it's either going to go over her face or it's going to go down her hair, obviously. Then she has this little bat friend. Now, I'm not a fan of the bat friend. I'm kind of like, he's cute, but I love the doll. So here he is. He looks a bit goofy. He's got large ears. He's again got one of these kind of top hats on. I actually wish I brought a top hat from Disneyland after I'd gone on the haunted ride. I'll do that next year. His wings are spread out and he's kind of saying, here I am, I'm loud and proud. I'm a bat. I'm not sure, but that's one of her accessories. So that's her pet friend. We'll stand it up here. Here is her face. I love her face. Some of the Attractionistas I saw online, I was a bit ho-hum on their face, but she seems as if she knows a secret. Check out that smile. It's one of those smiles. I know a secret. Now she has yellow eyes behind her green. It's a little weird, but it's cool. I actually think it adds to the effect of her. Her makeup is very simple. Large eyeliner, thick eyeliner on the top, with a purple eyeshadow. There is no real eyelashes or anything, just like an Egyptian mark at the side of her eye, and then she has very basic purple hair, very very light blushing on her cheeks. Her hair has a black streak through it just to the side here, and it is in a bob cut. It is of course sealed with hairspray, so I'm going to be very careful when touching it as I want to keep it pristine. She was tied into the box. I'm going to cut these and poke them back into her head, so that always will go soon. That was just how she was attached. coming down into this large one-piece dress. I'm just going to show. It's attached with Velcro at the back. It is all one piece that falls off here. Her stockings, however, are separate and they can just be pulled down. Those are held up with elastic. So let's have a look at this dress. The back is very plain. It is a velvet-like material. As I said, it reminds me of like what a mistress would wear, or a mistress of an orphanage or something back in the days. It's like a dark, kind of a brown overskirt that comes down here and comes up into the center here. Her black top has some plastic buckles over here. She has this belt that is tied in two places here at the front, and then again she has, it's from the center here, it goes down into this very shimmery velvet, like this part is not black, this part is black, but this is a darker blue. You can see the blue shining. When it's in the shadows it looks just like it's black, but as it's shining in the light it is a dark blue. It is really cool. On her hands she has these little gloves that match this part of the skirt. Underneath she has, as we were looking at before, these light purple with an antique kind of wallpaper design going down them. I think that I saw that she had painted on undies, which is kind of cool because most undies are molded nowadays. She has painted on purple undies that go right down here to these boots. Now these boots have the same sort of silver buckle as her top. So these boots have the same sort of silver buckle as her top. They are very plain, just a high heel. Let's have a look if they're easy to get off. Yes, they are. Oh, so her feet are quite small in comparison to her head. They are freakishly small, but that's okay. They actually remind me of the old Barbie kind of. I remember the old Barbie feet. They weren't like new Barbie feet like this where it's quite a solid plastic. They were quite rubbery. Does anyone remember back in those days, those rubbery Barbie feet? Let's have a look. Alright, let's look at her articulation. Her head moves from side to side. It goes slightly up and it can go quite down. So it can go up to this point where she's looking straight at you and quite down, just slightly raised up, but definitely from side to side. She has shoulder movement. Now she's going to be very restricted because of the clothes she's in. She has shoulder movement. She does not have elbow movement. Does she have wrist movement? And she does not have wrist movement. So her arms are quite restricted in that they're not going to go very high in this long sleeve, quite tight jacket. She has hip movement on her legs. She does not have knee movement. Oh, hang on. No, she does. Oh, she has the old style clicky kite knees. I call them the old clicky kite knees, like the old Barbie dolls again in the day. So she has clicky knees. Feels like it's on a wire rather than a ball jointed doll sort of movement. And she does not have movement in her ankles. Again, they're quite movable just like this though because they're rubbery. She's absolutely gorgeous. Let's try on her accessory. Here she is with her hat on. I like it with the veil at the front. I tried both ways, but I think this gives her a really dark, mysterious look to her with the veil over the front. The top hat's cute. It's very, very cute, but I think this part here is awesome. Kind of like she's at a funeral mourning. It's awesome. She's absolutely gorgeous. I love her. Big fan of her. And the accessory, the animal friend. They've all got an animal friend they come with. I'm more interested in the dolls. With a doll stand on the shelf, she's going to be amazing. Let's have a look at her next to the Star Darling in comparison size. So she is actually almost an entire head, as I said, taller. So that's quite cool. And her hat just fell off, I know. but I'm going to put it back on and she's going to go on a shelf. She is beautiful. So again, this is new to me. This is the Attractionista range. There's only a few of them from what I could see, 6 or 7. I could be wrong, but I could only find 6 or 7-ish. I'm going to try and get them all because they are Disney, so they are collectible and they are beautifully made. If you love Disney, please give this a thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here and we love to share. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.